Here we're going to go ahead and solve this matrix equation and find values for the variables a, b, and c. So in this matrix equation, on the left side I notice I have matrix multiplication. So let's go ahead and do that matrix multiplication, and then we know it's going to equal this, so I can probably set up some equations based on my equivalent matrices and then solve them. So let's multiply this business. So I know I'm going to have a 3 by 2 when I'm done. So a times 5, 5a, and then 2 and negative 1 minus 2. Okay, let's move over. So row 1, column 2, AC being multiplied together plus 4. Okay, so next row, first column, so 1 times 5, and then minus b. And row 2, column 2, C plus 2b. Okay, so last row, 0 and 5 make 0, so that's just a 3. And then 0 and C makes 0, so that's just a negative 6. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this matrix. So it appears like now I have some nice equivalent matrices. This guy at this point can't be reduced anymore. These expressions don't have any like terms, so I can't combine them or simplify them any. So it's just a matter of, let's set up some equations. So corresponding entries will be equal to each other. So 5a minus 2 will equal 18. AC plus 4 will equal negative 8. 5 minus b will equal 7. And then c plus 2b will equal negative 7. And it looks like these last rows don't do anything for us because 3 equals 3 and negative 6 equals negative 6. Well, that seems pretty obvious. Okay, so let's solve this guy for a. So we're going to add 2 to both sides. When I do that, 5a equals 20. So a division will show us that a equals 4. Which is nice because once I have that value of a, I can plug it in right here. 4c plus 4 equals negative 8. So when I subtract 4 from both sides, 4c equals negative 12, and c equals negative 3. So I have values for a and c now. So I can just solve for b on this equation. So subtract 5 from both sides. Negative b equals 2. So b equals negative 2. And if you just want to be sure, you can go ahead and plug in your value for c right here and your value for b right here and just make sure that these things are equal. c is negative 3. b is negative 2. So negative 3 minus 4 equals negative 7. Negative 7 equals negative 7, so we're good to go. So when we solved this matrix equation, we had values a is 4, b is negative 2, and c is negative 3.